I thought we did a great job in the second half of taking care of the basketball. I think we had 3 turnovers for 2 points all of the second half. So our guys did a fantastic job there because I thought in the first half we were a little sloppy with it. We always tell our guys to play off of 2 feet. Play off of 2 feet when you hit that paint. And we loved the spray game. And our guys got in there and they left their feet with no place to go. And we turned the ball over and it created offense for Minnesota down the floor. And so that first half with our 8 turnovers, I think they had 14 points off the 8 turnovers. We have to do a better job, and we did do a better job in the second half taking care of the basketball. We ended up with 23 sprays for the game, which is pretty good. We didn't shoot it well, but that's okay. I thought we went through stretches where we took great shots. Great shots. I thought to start the game, we had a lot of great shots, the type of shots that we wanted, and we just didn't make them, which I'm okay with it, especially right now. I want to keep taking those same shots. I thought after they didn't go in, through the first part of the first quarter, I felt our guys stopped trusting it a little bit. And we started holding on to the ball a little bit too much, and the ball wasn't popping, the spacing wasn't there, we weren't touching the paint, and all the things that we've talked about that we've done a heck of a job doing in all of our practices in both the preseason games. And then, I challenged the second group with like Deuce and Miles, and I think Yabu was in that group. I can't remember who was at the small forward, but I challenged those guys because I thought their first time around they held on to the ball too much and our spacing wasn't good. And their second time around, they were really good. So again, I thought offensively we played in spurts, but the turnovers were fantastic for us, or lack of turnovers were fantastic for us offensively in the second half and overtime. And then defensively, I thought we were really good. We need to box out a little bit better on the free throw line, and we'll get to that. But I thought we were really good. We gave up 20-something fast break points by our count, but a lot of that was due to the turnovers that we had offensively. I felt our offense didn't give us a great chance to get back in transition and try to make them play in the half quarter, make them play against a set defense. But I thought guys tried to help one another. I thought our strengths were there. I mean, for an overtime game, giving up 95 points on 39, 40% shooting is good. We just have to make sure, again, offensively, we continue to trust it whether or not the shot is going in.
You mentioned the shot going in, the starter shot, 15 to 45 from the field and then 6 to 22 from downtown. You just chalk that up to a bad shooting night, or those things that you want to look through in terms of the process that led to those shots?
Yes and no, in terms of I thought we had some good looks that we just missed. And those, especially right now, I don't care if we win or lose, as long as we keep trying to play the right way and trust it. And because we have a great shooting team, not a good shooting team, a great shooting team. And if we're getting catch and shoot shots where your feet are set and the defense is collapsing and then have to go back out, so we call those two-way stunts, I'll take that every day, any time of the day or night. And I thought we got a lot of those until we didn't, until we started holding on to the ball and taking quick shots without touching the paint in any way, shape, or form. And so we did take some tough ones. And those, both instances we'll learn and we'll grow, but we have to be a little bit more consistent with it throughout the course of the game.
On the other end of the court, it feels like you guys have been very successful in spurts with the gap help. It seems defensively, guys, when they drive somebody, it feels like they feel two bodies. How much of an emphasis has that been for you throughout camp, just having guys in the gap and being able to help one another?
No, it's huge, and usually in situations that I've experienced, anytime you have a new coach or a new system, the defense is usually a little ahead of the offense, especially with the way that we play offensively. And so we're long, we're athletic, we have intelligent players, and we've been doing a pretty good job. We call it shifting. We've been doing a pretty good job with our shifts. And I thought tonight we did a fairly good job with it. We loosened up a couple of times, but overall, against a talented scoring team like that, our guys weren't bad.
What does a by our count? You don't just go by the box score?
What's that?
What did you say to go by our count?
Oh, fast break. Yeah, there are different things that we look at, because I don't even know. I can't remember what the rule is for the NBA in terms of, because right here we have them with 13 fast break points, right? And I think they just use the shot clock. Whether or not you score in the first 6 seconds or 4 seconds or whatever. But there are some other things that we look at when it comes to us charting fast break points, and that's why I said they had around 25 against us tonight, because we weren't good always getting back with our next play speed. Make it like whether we took a tough shot and now the ball's going the other way, or we turned it over and the ball's going the other way, we got to change, boom, just like that quick. We got to go from offense to defense right now, and if we take 2 extra steps the opposite direction, now they're running out on us, and they have an advantage in transition. They may not score it right away, but they're going to eventually swing to a wide-open shot because we didn't play with next play speed all the time, or we took a tough shot.
Yeah, I think Mitch was the only starter not to play in the second half.
Yeah.
He was available.
No, he was available. Yeah. We're just doing that as precautionary stuff. Yeah.
From the outside, it looks like Jalen, from the first preseason game to now, has really built his understanding of what it is that you're trying to do. Do you agree with that assessment? How have you seen him grow in terms of trying to, implement what it is that your game plan is on the floor?
Yeah, no, he's getting better, and we've kind of we've restricted our guys to doing certain things. We played the entire game out of our read and react early offense. We don't have a single play call in yet. We play off of makes and misses, and if the team makes, we'll do this. If the team misses, we'll do that, and we just try to take what the defense gives us, and so it's hard sometimes because sometimes the guys see an advantage or whatever and they want to attack it. But I think if you get great pace, great spacing, you touch the paint, you make quick decisions, you get ball reversals. If you get those things and you know how to play, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to eventually get to a point where it's going to be hard to defend because the defense doesn't know what's coming. And something different's going to come every time. And so, I haven't really let Jalen go yet, but he is, because he's trying to do what we're asking him to do, so everybody's on the same page and growing together. But he definitely is getting a feel for it and finding where he could pick his spots, And now our guys just have to get to a point where they understand we want to play fast. And when you play fast, it's a little bit different shot than most other times. And again, I thought we had some great looks. We just didn't knock them down tonight.